foreign account or international account, which is also known as a domiciliary account. When you have a domiciliary account, it is specified under the currency you have opened the account with. You can open a domiciliary account right here in Nigeria, which contains United States dollars or Great British pound sterling. You cannot open an account which contains maybe a Canadian dollar right here. United States dollars is a nation internationally recognized. It is everywhere, and you also the bank is in all banks. You understand me right now? So he opened, he's also been paid in the United States dollars when he had a contract with the Shell or any elsewhere. Then he's been paid in United States dollars. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. So that's why it was in American money, not in Nigerian money.
No. Nigerian money is Naira, Naira.
Naira. Okay.
So yeah, exactly. So he had his funds in United States dollars and he opened his account. So yeah, because I got the deposit certificate with me, I got also his death certificate after I got the information on the department also where he has worked, has also informed me to come forward for pursuit in trying to obtain his death certificate, which was given to me as a existing attorney right here in Nigeria.
Okay, so okay. Well, okay. So it's $4.8 million, correct?
Yeah, exactly. 4.8 million, $4,800,000.
Okay. So why is it exactly 4.8? Wouldn't it be like 4.8 and $22.19 because the interest, building up?
I think, yeah, that should have been because immediately, it's a couple of years right now. So I think immediately on the confirmation of activation of the account of which the fund has been deposited by him, then the exemption should be made by the bank of which the interest should have been there because this couple of years and I think this is a little bit of rich money. The bank might have stopped using your money because it should be under government right now. As you understand what I'm talking about, because a little bit I had friends clients who are bankers also. So I got experience in banking institutions also, so I can as well let you know that this fund we have been under government right now. Since after it should be activated, then fund transfer can be effected also with the exempted amount of which has been under government and also the calculated amount of profit from it. And that is on the banking account. Yeah.
So in other words, the $4.8 million is just the amount that was in there originally, and then when the money finally gets released, they'll add the interest that's been paid so far, correct?
Yeah, the interest has to be there. The interest will be added because I think any branch you bank with, even if you've not reached any agreement on the deposited amount, yes, your amount of which is the profit and interest must be added to your fund, even to you yourself when alive or to your next of kin beneficiary otherwise.
Okay, so now what will happen to this money if no one claims it? And I understand from what you wrote earlier that there's like a 10-year limit. What happens to the money if no one claims it?
What did he say?
Right, the money, the 8.5 or 4.8 million dollars. If no one comes to pick it up, what happens to the money? Where does it go?
Yeah, I think it has to go to if you go into the terms of banking institution, you got sometimes called after a couple of times, which no one has proceeded to claim the fund. The government, have its body looking after trying to seek funds which has not been owned by individuals, maybe that person. It has to be going into records. So right now, as the matter has been this way, and the bank has been trying to let me to come up with the fund beneficiary as well as next of kin. So if I do not proceed first, I mean as soon as possible, which they earlier gave me time, and I tried to let them know that please they should give me a little bit more time because I have tried to make some contacts. They have to wait for me a little bit. But you know, they are not an individual. This is an organization. It's not a person or just a person that has just come up one day to be a bank. Bank is an organization. If they put a statement, it has to be so. So if they wait for me for a couple of time and I do not come up with the person, then it has to be the government taking a letter up, and also the fund has to be confiscated. You got me clear now.
So basically, the government would take the money if no one comes and claims it, then, huh?
Yeah, exactly. But as soon as I was the client attorney, so as soon as I proceed, comfort the bank and present the person, whether physical or on the outside, because he was the foreigner right here in Nigeria, so I needed to provide support. He is a foreigner, not from Nigeria, and also from the United States, as well as his last name, which I think I am making effort to do that right now. So if you can come up and get your whole heart, then we can do this, and immediately everything works out. It doesn't take more time. I don't think it takes up more time for the completion of this to be done. Then once transfer you get it in your enclosure, you let me know. Then we go assure any response accordingly, as well as to the percentages of which you have to agree right now or maybe sooner.
Okay, well, okay, now what about his, I know this is relatively small compared to the $4.8 million, but what about Peter Huckle's personal assets, like the house that he was living at in Nigeria, and his cars and furniture and personal items like photos, dildos, papers, clothes, that sort of thing? What about those items? Do you still have those things?
Yeah, exactly. I have a few of them of which he has presented to me, even right here in my office. He has presented to me from some of them the documentation of which he had, and also I have them in my shelf. But the important thing is that as soon as the fund beneficiary proceeds, listen to me, the bank has to open up. You know what I'm talking about? Even right in the United States is done. The bank has to open up to the fund beneficiary and open up and trying to show the fund beneficiary to the assets of the late client. If he has not the documents, then if this bank proceeds in trying to show you some of them, then you can make up here. I have the documents, and also you have it. Then you can go and you prove it to them. You show them, listen, I have this document. I got it from my beneficiary. Yeah, then you can go ahead. You make the claim. Then I have to address you and try to give you some unique information of which you have to get proceeded to the bank, and everything goes fine. No problem.
Okay, so all right. Well, so what exactly is it that you need me to do?